Greetings, humanity. I'm not sure exactly how I came to be this awake at this hour. Might have something to do with the fact that I actually set an alarm. Somehow I decided I would, like, plan my Saturday. Just trying little experiments with, you know, life organizational things, and it's like, hey, maybe if you plan what you're going to do tomorrow, you will do some things. Who knows? Who knows? Sounds suspicious to me. I've decided I'm gonna try to start another game now. Good morning. Hi. Hey, Danielle. How's it going? I'm just kind of trying to get my stuff together here. I have not actually. So I'm gonna give the usual disclaimer for when I start doing these. I start all of these out in the dark, which is a delightful metaphor for the totality of my existence. You start out in the dark here, because I have not played this game. I picked it up a while back, put it in the queue, things to check out, and I don't know anything about it, so I don't have any content warnings or anything up yet. I'm going to throw those in sort of as we go, as we discover them together. So, you know, just bear in mind what I know about this game in advance is that it is a horror western. So of course that piqued my interest. Being a fan of said subgenre, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it and see if I would like to play it. My understanding is that it's sort of a turn-based RPG type deal. So those can last a while. I do not know if I will have the patience for it. We will find out. I have much more patience for, like, adventure games than for things that where you have these things together. Ah, cool. Well, yes. I like horror too. It's just I kind of have. I'm more interested in psychological horror than in, like, gore and what have you. I mean, you know, it's sort of where my head is at. But this is probably going to be, I think, if I remember some of the previews correctly, playing somewhat into eldritch horror, which could be cool. Possibly. Alright, we'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and start this thing up, see what happens. And let me go ahead and fade the background out. And I'm trying to pull in here. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm going to press the play button, and then what usually happens when I press the play button is, for the first time, is I discover whether or not I can go in and out of the game easily to hit other screens. Like, you know, my OBS software. So we'll stumble across that, and then I'm going to be stumbling to hit the update the game capture so that it's so that we're getting this one. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Preparation? What's that? I'm pressing play. Okay. Let me see if it'll do it. Yes, maybe. Yes. Yeah, there was a logo where it was shooting at things. That was the only thing prior to this. As always, let me know if when we get to things that are, if we get to things that are hard to hear, and we'll figure that out. Those of you who may be gazing upon us at this very moment. Ah, darkness. Darkness. We're back in the darkness once again. An old familiar place. Do I need to actually click something? I have a feeling I'm going to click the mouse in a moment, if nothing else happens. Ah! So evidently we are smoking and drinking at night with a, there's a rib cage behind us. Just sort of casually, just decided to leave that out, did we? Okay. Yeah, things are burning in the distance also. That's, things are burning in the distance. There's been recent violence, and the horse seems perfectly chill with it. Despite, oh, there's someone hanging in the background. That's also interesting to see there. Yeah, so there's this strikes me as a bit of an artistic montage, shall we say? Okay. But it does look like it lets me go on and off the screen, so I'm always happy for that, because then I don't have to click off and on, and then, you know, the background sound interrupts, and pain all around. Okay, don't smoke and drink with your ribcage friends. I know, right? Is this your only friend? Anyway. And I mean, also holding a weapon. So I mean, he's doing 3 dangerous things at once. 4 if you count the tilting back and forth on this chair. It is a rocking chair. So it's probably safer than if you were doing that on a non-rocking chair. But I am quite certain, if this is your profession, sir, then we need to have a little talk with OSHA. So let's see, we have campaign, we have downloadable content, which we do not have, and then options and credits and quit. I'm going to once again go into the options just to see if there's anything I should probably set up ahead of time. Always run in setup stage. I have no idea what that means. I'm excited to find out. World map pawn, quick movement, enable quick saves. Experimental! Experimental saving is interesting. I have no idea how any of these things work, and I hope there's a tutorial, because otherwise I'll be forced to read the rulebook. And we don't want that. We don't want that, do we? Reading? How dare we? Cone of view indicator. I am going to presume this is an indicator for a cone of view, a conical area in which we see things, and not that it is a view indicator that has been subjected to a conical shape. Because there's also a reaction shot indicator and a cover indicator. Who reads rules nowadays? Rules are for chumps. Who needs to know how to do things nowadays? Floating text, weapon range, modifier, slider. I don't know what any of these things mean. Cover maybe is if you can dive for cover. Yeah, so that's, you know, turn it off, turn it on. Reaction shot. Yeah, give me all the indicators. Interactive objects highlight. All interactive objects. Okay. Exploration text speed is moderate. We'll see how fast that actually turns out to be. Video. Sure, whatever it is right now. We have other... No, this is the highest. Okay, alright. Thank you, NVIDIA. VSync. I've forgotten what this means. We're not gonna mess with it right now. Texture quality is currently high. We'll see how this goes. If the game starts stuttering, I may have to come back here and adjust these things. They tell us. I'm actually just going to go ahead and downgrade the shadows now, just in case. As I have seen what that does. Detailed shadows are lovely, but at the same time, one needs the ability to move in the first place. Anisotropic. We're learning the word of the day is anisotropic. I have no idea what it means. But apparently it is a thing that can be filtered. Yeah, 5 minutes later. How do I do this? Yeah, I know. Shader quality post-prompt. We're just going to leave. I'm not going to mess with the rest of this. I just wanted to downgrade the shadows a little bit, just in case. Audio. We have various volumes. This is the music at low. Huh. It's faking and telling me. Yeah. Ambient volume. Sound effects, interface, cinematic volume. I mean, I'm just going to leave these at defaults for now. From the look of things, this might The music is already hitting pretty high on the bars. I might turn the master volume down just a hair. A single hair. There we go. I have no idea if that's going to make much of a difference. We will see. Again, when we get into the game, please let me know if anything is too loud behind me or too soft behind me. Behind my glorious voice. My glorious voice. Camera panning speed. That's very specific. Okay. Disable controller. By controller, do you mean like a joystick? Is that what we're talking about? I am trapped in the 80s! Gamepad dead zone. I think that refers to if you have like a little trackpad? Is that what they're talking about? Or you have like how sensitive you want the trackpad to be? I think that's what they're talking about. Ah, technology. Okay, I'm accepting all of this. There is only one button I can press now aside from credits. And that is the campaign button. We're going to try this now. Heavens help us. This seems like a lot. A lot at once. We'll see. Okay, we are at 0% currently, which is, you know, a good estimation of my general energy. Hard times, your journey on the Oregon Trail. This is already horrifying. It's halted by the harsh realities of the West. You find temporary solace in the gold trade. The bad times are just around the corner. Soon you will be forced to make choices that will shape your destiny forever. I do not know what these things mean. These are locked faces. Okay, these are going to be individual scenarios. We have choices here, I guess. Some kind of thing here. Path thing. If this is just Oregon Trail, I know I'm gonna have questions, if nothing else. All right. A challenge but fair. A smaller challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. Painful for the veterans of the turn-based tactical genre. I'm gonna try this, I think, on default for now, although I may switch to easy mode because that often depends on how much patience I have with this. I don't know how much patience I'm going to have. We'll find out. Optional modes, combat injuries, and Iron Man. Your character gain debuffs when damaged badly, but over time they grow stronger for the experience. Or when a critical character is killed, you'll have to start the scenario from scratch. Ah, no, let's not do that. Let's not do either of those. Now that's interesting. Alright. The chronic pain has decided to say hello this morning. We'll see if that may shorten the experience somewhat. We'll find out. Okay. I'm going to hit start scenario.
The Old West was a hard place.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing in abundance was poverty.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy.
Yes.
Including your family.
Okay.
You were were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food. But this village was overrun by outlaws.
Yes, he could have been dysentery. That actually was the problem.
They
On
took
the Oregon
your
Trail.
mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
I'm confused as to who the protagonist is now, because it's like, is it the person, is it the kid, or is it the father? This is nice art, but aside from that, let's see. Do you want to play the tutorial? We promise it's short and useful. Yes, please, dear God. Hard West is turn-based. You start. Okay. Rescue her. Okay, enemies have been alerted. That's good. Bada. Character. Green. We have luck and we have hit points. We have 8 hit points. Apparently a 6-shooter. Which I have no idea what does it. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. Okay, got it. Right. Okay. This is gonna go so well. Big shooter, switch weapon. Do what? Hands? I guess. Is it a T, an I, or a 1? Ah! Okay. I pressed I. Essential. This person has a larger role to play in the unfolding events. Make sure they don't die. Eat. I have no idea what that is. Aim 65, defense 10, movement 15, sight 27. I'm just reading words and numbers at this point. I'm not sure what they mean. Like the saying goes, God made men, but the 6-shooter made them equal. Standing, damage 4, hit 1. Damage versus half cover 2. Damage versus full cover 1. Yeah, the tutorial is the dad. Yeah. I think that's the thing they're doing here. Person is... Yeah. Okay. So, that's a snake. So, which weapons is apparently not I or T? Is it 1? Just clicking on the thing. I have no idea what's happening. Okay. There are a lot of little things here. Maybe I should just proceed on the tutorial and it will tell me how these things work. Will it? Will it? I don't know. I'm going to press OK. You can only move within the range indicated. Ah, okay. This is my, how far can I go thing. Do I... There are a lot of things to click on here. Okay, that tells me a little. Character screen is I. What the hell is that? Is that a bracket? I can't tell what that is. Oh, the F1? No? Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what that little symbol is. That's a T. It's got to be a T. Which is not doing anything because I don't have any other weapons. Okay. I feel as though I'm supposed to go here. maybe. Guess these are more for getting in. Oh, okay. Maybe this is just cover. Maybe that's cover. Okay. Fanning, shoot, subdue. Fanning actually is not terribly efficient and can damage your gun, but you know, fiction. Pause menu escape. Ooh, you can scroll around. Ooh, pretty. You just sort of scroll around and find her here first. Is that? Oh, those twisty thingies. Wind twisty thingies. Wind whirler thingies. What did they call that? In the gameplay reminds a lot of XCOM. XCOM is, I think I've heard of it, but I can't remember. It's a YouTube channel? Possibly. I don't know. Okay. So, okay, right click. Cover. Cover is indicated by shield icons. Always stay in cover. Oh, XCOM is also a game, isn't it? I have not as familiar. I am so out of touch. Cover is indicated by shield icons. Always stay in cover. There is half cover and full cover. Full cover provides the best protection. Okay. That is apparently... You have detected an enemy. All characters marked with red shield icons are enemies. Okay. That's nice and clear cut. Would that exist? No, dear God. The problem is sometimes for some people it does exist in real life. It's rather subjective. XCOM is a game about alien invasion. Okay, cool. You've detected an enemy. All characters marked with red shield icons are enemies. The enemy is out of cover, so your shot will be very effective. Shoot. 2. Okay. Shoot the target with the active weapon. Would you like... I think I'm very lucky this is turn-based, because if it were not, I would be doing a lot of scrambling. Chance to hit 70%, damage is 4. He has no cover. You can cycle through things. There's nothing to cycle through. I get more information? Father character aims to do this video outlaw defense on his 10. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna shoot at him. That appears to have been successful. There's a lot of violence. Action points. Most actions require action points. Each character starts combat with 2 APs, action points, I'm presuming. Shooting typically uses up all remaining APs. When all of your characters are out of APs, the enemy turn starts. Okay, so I'm guessing movement does not... Movement within your little zone does not take away from that, I hope? That's nice. There is the enemy taking its turn. They have missed. That is good. Luck. And I've used up 40 of my luck already. Each character has a certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. Oh no! Okay. How do I get it back? This thing is glowing. When enemies are in cover, bypass their protection by flanking them. Ah, I see. Okay. Let's get behind this stump, where I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Okay, good. Remember to reload often. Many weapons reload only a couple of rounds at a time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got 4 out of 6. I should be fine. I'm going to reload. Reload the active weapon with 2 rounds. Presuming reloading takes time. Red Dead regrets. Shadow spotting. And I've been thinking, I kept thinking for a long time about getting Red Dead, the various Red Dead thingies, but I have not done so yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. In broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. I'd worried that I would just descend into it and never emerge. That is the thing. That is the problem that I have with that. In broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like cloth or foliage can be shot through. Okay. That's a shadow. Ah! This is interesting because this is the first example I've seen of a game where the setting for shadow quality might actually be important. Aside from just a thing that takes up, Are you, wait, so you want me to try and shoot? It's like a trick shot? Can I shoot through this? Is that the idea? I guess. Okay, sure. Why not? They want me to do this. I'm gonna do this. Shoot the target with the active weapon. I have no idea who this is. Hopefully, it's an enemy. We don't know. It's a question mark. It could be anybody. Shoot the target with the active weapon. That seems to have worked. Okay. Well, they figured out I'm there. You ran out of luck and are, oh no! And are bound to be shot. You must take better cover. Okay. You can use objects in the environment to create more effective cover. Enemy in line of fire. Okay. Alright, alright. This isn't great cover, but I mean, if the shadows go this way, then I need to be somewhere. Use objects in the... I'm not being pointed anywhere, I'm afraid. I could go here. Because, like, the thing is, like, I could, like, go sort of behind the, one of these things, but we just now proved how ineffective that is. So... It's a question. Oh, are we trying to get there? It's the thing that's glowing. That's where we're headed next, I guess. I would think, you know, it'd be nice to get behind this tree first, but... Well, it's turn-based. Are we just going to get here and then be out in the open and get shot? Is that what's going to happen? Because you would think I would go like here, end my turn if there's a mechanic for that, and then go here. But, you know, we'll do what the game tells us. Oh, we made it. Okay, good. Oh, that's not good. That appears to involve bleeding. Bleeding is not helpful to us. The red bar shows your hit points. When hit, your luck is partially replenished. Yeah, thank you, tutorial, for leading us into... for leading us into this defeat. When hit, your luck is partially replenished. That's good. Just get shot a bit, then you'll feel much luckier. There's something counterintuitive about this. I'm not sure what it is. You have several abilities at your disposal. Some abilities require luck. Fanning. Okay. Guess it's time to fan the hammer. Fanning fires 3 shots with minus 20% aim penalty. Chance to hit 29%! But is that 29% for each shot? So I mean, that's like, if we get 3 shots and each shot is 29%, then that means we're likely to hit with one of them, one would think. One would think. There we go. Outlaw was hit for 1 damage. Outlaw was killed. Outlaw was hit for 1 damage. That's it for the tutorial. You're on your own now. Oh, no. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, tutorial. I need more help. I don't know what a lot of these little things mean. End turn. Oh, there's the end turn thing. Okay. Rotate camera right. Rotate camera left. Pause menu. Do you even need a pause menu when you have a thing like this? Kind of. Yeah. Yes. I think that I'm going to put a blanket content warning for violence on this because there's a lot. I think most likely. But at the same time, I mean, like that's a lot of games, so it's hard to judge really. But I feel as though it's going to be excessive in this case. Which actually, so let's call it excessive violence. I feel as though we've seen a lot, so I'm just gonna do that, and that I think will do it. Okay. There are stars here. I don't know what it means. Do we like search the body and get clues? Is that what happens, or am I thinking in entirely the wrong genre here? The only other indicator I've got for anything. Day. Daylight casts long shadows, protects from certain abilities. Okay. This is very pretty. It's a very pretty game. The way a lot of this is drawn. I like the art style. I constantly am looking everywhere but where I'm supposed to go. Okay. This spot did not do much good for... Whoa. Okay, I can go up and down levels with the camera. That's cool. And I can rotate the camera. Which is neat. All right. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to go here next. You can give that a try.
She was nowhere to be found. He saw the box. What was in it?
I don't know. Are you suggesting I should open the box? Is that why you're asking that question? Okay.
The simple wooden box contained a head.
Oh boy.
Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Yay, mission complete. Jesus Christ. That's, yeah, there's going to be a lot here, I think. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you got on the Oregon Trail again. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, there that is.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon now. Your father decided to stay put.
Death is the narrator.
A life right there.
We've got card and coins.
Grew up, you became a man.
Apparently, yes. Okay. After the fight, so the two of you took over the ruined railroad company buildings and tried your hands at farming. A lot of career shifts involved here. I guess it's not that unusual. Soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you were grown, you figured the two of you should try for Oregon again. It's what Mother would have wanted. What's in Oregon? Just below Washington. Ah, gold. Right. Yes, that's right. Ah, yes. You've already spent 10 years, though. There's not going to be quite as much. Kind of sort of missed the rush, probably. Gold! Who would have thought they'd find it here? And just when you needed cash for your journey, time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen showed up. They always do. And then they found towns. Yes, and then yeah, that's generally how building cities work. The biggest bullies come in and take over. And build stuff until bigger bullies with who have waited longer with larger power bases come in and take their stuff over. It seems to work. Look, locations ugly. The masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that let you run 9 prospecting operations. Masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that let you run 9 prospecting. Okay. Mine gold until your license runs out. Okay, this is now a mining simulator. Alright. I have no idea what this is or how this works. This is our area, I guess, that we have where we can mine gold. We gotta figure out where there is gold. I am confusion. Okay. So I don't know what any of these things are. Okay. Hard rock gold tools. Deeper gold tools. Placer guild tools. Mercury. Drill. Stamp mill. Hydrojet. Mining license uses remaining. Ugly ditch. Neighbor's house. Meadow. Okay. Let's see. And this is the stream or stream bed. Which I guess, so the way that, my understanding, is that the way you would find gold is you would go panning in a stream or stream bed, if one is available, and you figure out what spot there is, there you might find traces of gold, and then you sort of try to figure out which rocks those are flowing out of, and sort of follow those rocks until you figure out sort of where the vein of it probably is. So, guess we cross to the ugly ditch. We've got these locations. We've got these 3 locations here. I just want to make sure I understand what's going on before I press any buttons. And there's a church way over here. Let's dig under the church. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go here. Everyone said there was placer gold down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under hard rock. You rinsed the placer gold, costing you $15. You excavated the deeper gold, costing you $40. You mined the hard rock gold, costing you $100. You considered using unconventional extraction methods. Are these choices? These are choices. Okay. I expect. How many monies do we have? We have 35 monies. Okay. We need more monies. Everyone said there was placer gold, but most of it was... So, like... rinsing? But to excavate and mine costs more. Unconventional I'm just curious about these unconventional extraction methods. That's going to be dynamite, isn't it? The unconventional methods were effective but expensive. You first needed to obtain or rent the proper tools. Go back. Okay, I got it. So we could spend these monies. Or we can do what I usually do, which is to check out all of the locations and figure things out. First, before I actually do anything. Assuming we have the ability to do that before whatever... I'm assuming something terrible is going to interrupt us and kill our father. You know, and then we'll be screwed for the rest of the game if we haven't done the amount of mining we needed to do ahead of time. I don't know. All right. I'm very suspicious of all things at all times. It looked like the nearby farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit and they turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries and the customary promises to help one another. More importantly, you met Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple of promising spots. Okay, that is good.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about.
Okay.
It wasn't just desire that she inspired in you.
Wait, what?
It was the way she saw the best in you. The way she made you feel.
Okay. That's good. Oh, okay. So as a human, I have emotions. That's good to know. So we have more locations to potentially check out. Oh, I can just move this. I can move this cow's skull wherever I want. The power! Anyway, there's a meadow over here. Damp mine, Ford's shaft, collapsed mine, prospector's camp. Yeah, okay, there's gonna be stuff to check out. Okay, cool. Tranquil meadow. You noticed a young native woman with a basket picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Initially startled by your arrival, she then offered you healing herbs for sale. That would be a lot. You inspected the basket but decided to seek out healing plants yourself instead. I'm just going to leave for now. We may come back and purchase things later. We have a bunch of sites to look at. This cow skull moves pretty fast. Let's check out this church real quick. God may have been away on business, but Reverend Gervais had a reputation of being a miracle worker. For a price, he could heal the most serious ailments. Those with less cash could leave a tip in the offering box, granting them a place in his prayers for the day. So that's cheaper to get faith healing than to get actual herbs that might help you. The prayer offering had a surprising high price for something that might not have worked at all. Yeah, no. You just wander around, stumble across things. Does it work that way, or is this just pretty pretty cow skull levitation? That's all this is. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and check each of these things out and figure out what we're doing. And actually look at these different things first. Ford's shaft. The shaft had been thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. Okay. And so, again, it's $15 to rinse placer gold, whatever that means. Consider using unconventional extraction methods. Okay, alright. Mining license. Okay. You have a damp mine. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold down there. Okay, alright, good. This seems promising because also it's damp, so digging might be easier. But yet the same price for everything. Collapsed mine. You'd heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looked like you could squeeze in, maybe get some of the gold they found. This seems like the most foolhardy thing to do. So we're probably going to do that shortly. First, let's check out this prospector's camp. Prospectors led by Alexander Kane had been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane had vast knowledge of placer gold retrieving techniques, which cost us monies. Simple, advanced, master. Okay. So yeah, the placer gold then I guess is what they're talking about, where you do the panning first. Alright. So, let me figure out if it is possible to... Is there such a thing as saving the game? No! Slot will become available once this character gains more experience by participating in tactical combat. 3 card slots. Cash! The legal tender of the Old West. We still have the 6-shooter. Same thing. Okay. Open card screen. Yeah, we got like a card or two. Warren. Our name is Warren? Okay, what are these cards? 10 of Spades, Ricochet ability. Bounce bullets off one or more ricocheted objects. King of Spades. I like this motif. King of Spades, ability Barrage. Active requires 90 luck. Shoot at all enemies in sight in sequence. Okay, that's cool. I don't know... It's like +4 sight, +4 aim, +5 aim. And I guess I like move these, give them these cards, and once I do that, it might be permanently locked in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who to give what. I don't know who's going to die narratively. But this is a probably favored candidate. There doesn't appear to be a way to save the game. Let me Let me check on that real quick before I do the foolhardy things. That might be important. Oh, that's what they call quick saves. It's apparently still experimental. This was an issue. This was an issue they were dealing with, apparently. Oh, let me fix the captions. There we go. Okay, Hardware saves progress automatically at checkpoints after each tactical encounter on the strategic map and at the beginning of each fight. Okay, I see. I see. I gotcha. I'm just looking now. Oh, I see. They're calling... Oh, I see. They're prejudiced against being able to save whenever you want. Apparently, the developers were. But they reluctantly put it in and called it experimental because it's not what they planned for. I see how it is. Default is F10 save, F11 load. Okay. Gotcha, okay. Alright, well then, that being the case... Oh, we'd have to actually quit to go to the menu to make this happen. Well, we haven't really done anything yet. We can't try everything lest we cause ourselves save grief. Yes. I'm just gonna keep going for right now, and then we'll be patient. How many quick saves can we have at a time? I have no idea, but I didn't turn it on, so I'm just gonna do something foolish and see what happens. Oh, we received a blood-stained shirt. That's good. As you reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. It was all too much. You headed back. No, we must go deeper! The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. We've got sturdy shoes, okay. You found a little gold, but still not much. Hey, I mean, we're up to 78 gold. That's more than we had. Still all too much, is it? I wonder, should we keep going? Should we keep going? We're gonna keep going. Wounded and weary, you eventually reach the end of the farthest tunnel, and therein... Wow, there's stuff. There's stuff over here happening. But I have a cracked skull, apparently. Okay. You eventually reach the end of the farthest tunnel. There was a massive stash of gold. The air must have poisoned you because, as you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in a suit, smiling and smoking. As you turned to... Was he drinking with his friend the ribcage? As you turned to leave, he said, "Just so we're clear, that's mine, but you can borrow it a while." Okay. Oh, great. So we're gonna have an angry ghost after us. Now we shall head to the surface. As you inched your way back to the sunlight, you heard a low rumbling all around you. You hurried, hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. You had just emerged, blinking into the sunlight, when the mine collapsed behind you. Oh, wow. Now, we have 404 gold, most of which a ghost is going to be upset at us for when we spend. I'm looking forward to cursing this town with the with this gold that we have stolen. Okay, so what do we have here? So Fada has cash. 404, bloodstained shirt, almost new, just stained with blood, a little here and there. Protects from crippling injuries. Sturdy shoes. Which add to movement. And a relic. Priceless relics have a soothing effect on all witnessing their mindless destruction. That's a sentence. Well, I feel as though oh yeah, we need to spend 326 to make sure the town is properly cursed. Is that what we're saying? Grants healing over time to allies in radius. Okay. This might be helpful. The mindless destruction that is granting healing over time. Free inventory slot. Ah, okay. Gotcha. How is Warren doing? I think that's more the problem. Cracked skull. A powerful blow to the head induces vertigo. -5 aim, -8 sight, -1 max HP. We should probably get him some help. Can we give him this relic? Does that heal his cracked skull? You don't know. Give him protection from crippling injuries. I'm going to give him the shoes. Okay. All right. Love these two cards. I'd like to kind of learn more about the abilities here. Let's see. So we have movement of 19 now. Sight of 27, defense of 10, aim of 65, aim of 45, defense of 10, movement 14, sight 19. Ten of Spades is Ricochet. King of Spades is Barrage. Okay, good. I can give it to anybody. We're gonna try this for now and see what happens. Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna be permanently locked in like a character advancement thing. It is not. And that's very cool. I like that. Okay. Alright, okay. We need medical assistance. So, carefully selecting herbs. Startled by arrival, then offered you healing herbs for sale. I think we're just going to buy the herbs. I feel as though that's the best idea here. After selling you some herbs, the young woman left. We have 3 dried healing herbs. Let's find out what they do. If anything. Oh, you can have a hand of card. Okay. Bunches of medicinal plants try to grant healing over time. Over time. Here. Is there a way to actually use this, or do you just sort of wait? I don't understand. Okay. Alright, well, we've done that. We already went there. I forget what we were trying to do in the prospectors camp, if anything. Oh, right, learning gold retrieval techniques. We could do that now. So plus 25%, plus 50%, plus 75%. For $100, we could mine this gold. Trying to decide which of these seems to be the best possible option here, right? We could, so here's the thing, what we could do is, across these 3 different mines, we could spend, we could mine hard rock gold in 3 of these mines at this point, if we wish. Oh, it thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, but not much. So, so there's probably not hard rock gold here. If it's been thoroughly explored there. But we might have placer and deeper. They say that there's hard rock gold here. And hard rock probably untouched here. Okay. Got it. Okay, I understand now, I think. And then there's a shot over here of, for $300, increasing placer gold rinse. Well, this is all placer gold rinsing technique. I feel as though we're about to just do a bunch of hard rock excavation, so I don't think we need this as such. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try this. Heavens help us. You collect the hard rock gold deposits by smashing quartz stones with a pickaxe. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold down there. We just did that. So we spent 100 to get a net of I mathed once. 150, 130, something like that. I wasn't paying attention. We got more. This seems like the gold's going to be higher up in this shaft, so we're going to come back to it. We can try the hard rock stuff here, I think. Yeah. 541. So, yeah, so we got some more. 140. Yeah. Processing gaining you 146. Income total at $46. You collected the hard rock gold deposits by smashing quartz stones. Okay. Alright. Now here, in Ford's shaft, it says that it's been thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, so my assumption is that digging in the hard rock isn't going to be that helpful. The deeper gold might be what we're looking for here. Deeper gold deposits, rinsing rocks you excavated with a shovel. Yeah, we made a little. Income totaled 55. Okay. We've used 3 of our thingies. So now I guess the question is, do we just Do we go and learn techniques for rinsing to make more money on rinsing? I guess we can afford it. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it since I don't know how much we're going to get out of rinsing. But we just rinsed a bunch of rocks and it didn't do us a lot of good. But why is this here otherwise, right? Unless we'd like to go and get some faith healing first. You saw it healing. Warren needed healing. While the healing was costly, but we're healed. It also proved effective. Oh, okay. Well, that was something then, anyway. Ah, the power of faith. Hi, Conti. Yes. Apparently faith healing works here. Okay. No, we just decided to dig a bunch of gold before we came for the healing. Is it worth it doing the master technique to do placer gold rinsing for this? You get like 75% more. I mean, we can afford it. I don't know if it's going to pay out in the end. So we're currently at 546 coins. So I guess we'll see if how much more that gives us. We're just going to jump straight to the masterclass. I have no idea if this is going to do us any good. Master techniques of placer gold rinsing. I'm curious. Learn how to retrieve gold using a sluice trough. Okay. Will that help us? Hard rock gold deposit had already been exhausted. So now if we rinse the placer gold... We'd better earn back our money on this. You collect a placer gold deposits by rinsing gravel and sand through a sluice trough. All right. Yeah, sure, why not? Collect the deeper gold deposits, rinsing the rocks you excavated with a shovel. Inevitably, news about the gold spread. Overnight, several nearby homesteads and settlements were raided. Oh no! Father worried you wouldn't make it on your own. He figured you'd need protection. You disagreed, but went along with his decision for the last time. That's not ominous at all. Ask the crime lord for protection. Oh, God. See, this is why I wanted the ability to save the game. Trade outpost. See, we had much more gold a minute ago. We have 3 more of these things. I don't think we're going to make back what we had. We made $6 on that. Okay, yeah, we would have been better off just, yeah, not getting that lesson in mining. That was useless. Might make it back in the future, though? Yeah, maybe. See, now this becomes a thing of like, well, should I go back and redo this? I could. I could. Let me see something. Oh, that's pleasant. There's a lot of hanging in these games. So we have checkpoints. Hang on. I'm gonna enable quick save. What was the last checkpoint? And most importantly, how much gold did we have at the last checkpoint? That prospector did con us. This is really the question. This is really the question. Oh, sorry, I have to press this button. Nope, that just okay, that saved too recently. Okay, I see. I see the problem. I see the problem. Yeah, those lessons were not helpful. I'm sure there's a place where you can balance these things out. This was all a bunch of clicking that we were doing, so we can actually, I think, get back to where we were pretty quickly. Believe it or not. Because gameplay mods? Reaction shot, full action, enemy disabled, enemies disabled. Okay. Interesting, I didn't know about these. There's regain luck after each enemy they kill. Ah. Luck regeneration. Ooh. Unknown health. Cards of destiny. I'm gonna leave these as is for now. But it's interesting. So, what I'm gonna do, is knowing what I know now. Because apparently I was making the right decisions in the beginning. Because I think I'm going to redo this real quick. And is there a... Yes! Okay. And I think it's going to ask me... Yeah, no, we don't need the tutorial. We're fine. Oh, this is... Oh, this puts us right... This puts us back here. I apologize. Was not what I was imagining. Okay. That's fine. If I remember this correctly. We're just going to do that. He's behind there. That's different. That's different from what it was before. I believe we ran here to get a better angle. Wow. Okay. This is not as it was. I have failed us. I have failed us. They're all moving around in different ways now. Yeah, he was hiding behind there and there was a shadow thing happening. Okay. And I can't get all the way over there. Yeah, this is very different. That's weird, I can't actually see him anymore. You gotta get an angle on this guy. Don't walk around with so much in your pocket. I know, right? This is where I would do fanning, but I don't think I can actually hit him from here. Insufficient action points. Okay. This is gonna go really well. Oh, he's on the second floor. No freaking wonder. Yeah, they made this more difficult. XCOM visibility rules? I have no idea. I have not played said game, so hard to say. I'm trying to see if there are any other entrances, right? They just made this more complicated. Okay, here we go. 50-50. Oh, this is not going well. And then there's like someone back here, apparently. Oh, we still have a 50-50 shot. We got him. There's like one more person in this building, I think. Probably? Yeah. I'm gonna head here.
She was nowhere to be found. You had to make sure no one shot him in the back while they looked more carefully.
There's like someone there. There's somebody over here. Let's see. Just trying to see where there's cover in here. So we could come up, in theory, they just came in through here, so if we come up around behind them, I mean, we're going to be really close if we go there. But there's not really much in the way of cover unless we, like, move around to here, right? And then, I mean, there's a window. We'll be able to see them. Let's see. Figuring out what we've got here. Of course, if we just move here, we might be able to actually see them and deal with what we need to deal with. If we can get there and shoot, that's the question, right? We can just get back over here and shoot. That's within our range, one would think. Or, you know, we could, yeah, we can just come around here and use this as cover. Not great cover, but some cover. And that's also within our range. So yeah, let's do that. Yeah. No, I cannot fan. But I can shoot at him. The hell? There are way too many of these. What are they doing here? How dare they? Oh, bloody hell. I'm not doing great. Why are there so many here? What is happening? You're just treating this as a thing. Oh, I can do fanning now, apparently. Because I keep hitting the wrong keys. I'm not in a great position. And I guess they're not letting me do any moving, so... Alright. Okay, there we go. I can see now where I can move. Yeah, I don't have a lot of options in terms of moving. I can come around here, but then they can just come around and get me. So I think I'm just going to shoot at this guy and have done with it. I wish I could shoot at both of them. Unfortunately, fanning doesn't cover multiple targets. Also, I don't have a lot in the way of... Oh, good lord. Ah! Okay, hang on. I gotta pull back and reload. Now I have no idea where anyone is. I suspect someone's upstairs. Is it just going to make me go up the stairs? Is that what it wants me to do now? I could go back out here. Good lord. Okay. 40%. Not great from here. I do not have a shot at this guy unless I, like, go into the hallway. Although, I could do that. I have enough movement I can just go into the hallway and shoot the guy point blank, but then this guy can come around. It's interesting doing this because there's a... there's definitely helps us sort of think about this tactically. Yeah. There's bits I want to see, but it's hard to see them. Like, I could run over here. This is within my space, so I could run over here and shoot. Which does not help. Ah, screw it. I'm just going to stand out here and get shot. There we go. Yay! Mission failed! I was so confused. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I was not expecting things to be quite that different. Okay, alright, fine. We're gonna use the... We're gonna use the thing. Okay. Alright. Okay, shoot is 2. Okay. Okay. Bypass their protection by... Okay, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. I see where he is. That actually was helpful to me, actually, that last sequence, because it made me think about how this works. Okay. Let me head back in.
To be found. He saw the box. What was in it? The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head.
Okay, yes, since we're doing that again.
Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Okay. Alright. And now we go back into this.
Your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed.
I think we got different cards maybe this time. We'll see.
Your father decided to stay put.
I don't know how much is randomized.
Right there.
But we'll kind of see how this goes.
And you grew up. You became a man.
Okay. And now we find out how much of this is randomized. Okay. Okay, 9 prospecting operations. Okay. Alright. So. We already know what's at these various places. We can go to the neighbor's house. You give us promising spots.
The day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about.
Prospector's Camp is a
It wasn't
scam?
just the desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you.
Okay.
The way she made you feel.
Alright. I'm going to press F10. That apparently creates a save point. Okay. So that does the thing. Ah, that's interesting. So it's still going to save after we do other things, though. That's the thing. So it doesn't really give us the kind of control I was hoping for. Because they are evil, evil people. They have very particular ways. They feel as though their artistic vision has to be realized. Sitting here with freaking Kubrick's trying to do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into the collapsed mine and do that bit. Alright, Ghost says you can borrow it. That's good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and check out what we're looking at here for ourselves is shredded hand. Okay, it's a different injury. Curious now about the cards. We got different cards this time. Queen of Clubs. Ability, Shriek. Damages all enemies in sight. Okay. Ricochet. We still have Ricochet. Which I'm tentatively assigning to the father. Sure, you can have Shriek. I don't know why not. I don't see why not. But, we have 404 gold at present, which is, I don't think, the exact same amount we had before, so I think there's a certain amount of randomization going on. Within a range. Here, no, not you. You will have this relic. You will have this protective shirt. You will have these shoes. Okay. Let's see. So, now knowing what I know, I'm just going to go get the faith healing done. Okay. So now, knowing what we know, knowing the future, it wasn't this one, it was this one. We do the hard rock stuff. And got a net of 126, it says here. Okay. Over here we were going to do the hard rock stuff once again. Back up to 526. Ford's shaft. I think we even got stuff out of mining hard rock gold in here, but we'll see, right? We made 6. We made 6 out of that. But excavating the deeper gold, I think, is helpful. Okay, good, good. Okay, so I guess the question then is... we do the deeper gold. We make $4. And then go. The news is spread. I think we've already got what we wanted. Okay. They've just arrived. I have made the save function happen. There's not as much left here to do for any of these. I could try to grab the deeper gold. See if that gets us anything. Yeah, $8. Okay. So then the question is, do we bother to to do one of these increases? Or like, it's $100. That's the thing, even for the cheapest one. For a 25% boost, I don't know if that's going to be worth it. To be perfectly honest. I don't think we're going to get a lot out of it. We get like a net, picking up a few bucks here and there. It's going to be, we're going to end up with more without doing the training, I think. Rinsing gravel sand in a flat pan. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's everything. And we've got now 640. Which is considerably more than we would have had. So now it's just a question of like, do we go and get protection? And do we change who's holding what objects before we do? As goodness knows. I mean, we've tapped out, I think, everything we can at this point. If he dies with these boots on, maybe the training is better for later when you can better afford the cost for it. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on if they're gonna, how much more mining they have us do. Do I want to switch who has these boots before we go and see these people so he doesn't lose any of the objects he's carrying? Do I want to move this card over to Warren? He just gave us an ominous warning. Let him have the boots, for goodness sake. We're just gonna leave him twisting in the wind, are we? I don't want to lose these objects. Dad, can I borrow your lucky boots? I know, right? Kind of mean of me. All right, all right, all right. Let's attempt to play the game in good faith. I'm going to regret saying that. Okay, here we go. So there's a trade outpost. Proprietor was eager to exchange goods with you. You got to bartering. I feel as though this is going to be important. Let's see. What do we have? Dried healing herbs. That's much cheaper than getting them from that person in the field. Tobacco, which could be traded for other stuff, possibly. Improves aim, apparently. Sturdy shoes. See, there are more boots here. Cash? Oh, that's how much cash they have on hand if you want to sell them something. I understand. Double gauge shotgun. That sounds... That seems useful. Do I not have anything? Got a 6-shooter. He has a 6-shooter. I feel as though the shotgun is going to come in handy. Damage 5, heat 2. Versus half cover 1, full cover 1. Half cover 2, full cover 1. Damage 4, damage 5. Aim, cone shot, aim 5. Fanning. Okay, yeah, I mean, this could come in handy. I gave him ricochet, so I'm going to give him the shotgun. Give me the shotgun! Oh, I have to give them money. I have money. So they're... Oh! I see how this is. We're bartering. Okay. That seems reasonable. It's not doing it. I've completely lost track of how this works. I'm just going to spend 50. Because I have no idea what's happening now. I think. Okay, alright, I see. I think. Okay, got it. Yes, let's just do this because... Yeah, it's not going to let me trade for anything less than the, Okay. Hang on. I got lost here. This is very weird math. The way that this is set up very strangely. This is set up very strangely. The way that these sliders work. Okay. We're going to press the trade button. Thank you for the shotgun. Heavens help us. We could buy healing herbs. Also, didn't think about it. Here, Warren, you have a shotgun. Also. Ah, okay. I think also... I mean, we can go ahead and buy the rest of these things. Not the shoes, but, one of those... And... Oh, I see. It's 15 per. It's 15 per. So if I spend 15, then it would actually cost me 60 to get 4 of them. Whereas for 35, so to get 3 of them would be 45, and it's 35 from the person in the field, so it's actually cheaper to buy it from the person in the field. I understand now. I understand now. Should I buy 2 tobaccos? Or just 1 tobacco? I'm just going to buy 1 tobacco. Because I don't know how economics works. Okay. And I'm not going to buy dried healing herbs from them. I'm going to buy them from her. Okay. No! That's not what we're doing. I don't know how to use these controls. Okay. Here, have some tobacco. Something about Adam Smith hating our guns. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're gonna buy the stuff because going and gathering them ourselves, I feel, is a fool's errand. And it's cheaper, in my estimation. Okay. Here, have some healing herbs. Here, you too. Alright. I think we've done everything we possibly can to avoid going... to avoid this further thing. Wondering if I should save again or if I should just go over there. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do this. I think we're just gonna do this. This is our last ability to do things. Before we get shaken down or whatever. Alright, here we go. Alright. The Mexican said he'd help if you split your gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a vaquero to help out. Oh boy. Defend the homestead, it says. Oh, we got more stuff. Homestead Crossroads. Repeater rifle. Unlocked at Fate Trader. Oh, man. Homestead. Crossroads. Did we not need to buy those items? I thought we were going to get into a fight here. Let me see. This is way more stuff than I thought we were gonna end up with. Okay, you have this repeater rifle. Bigger slugs, lower capacity. Cheech. Cheech wasn't paid to talk, but he was a competent gunfighter, didn't flinch from death. Alright. He already has a sawed-off Cobra. Western rifle. The first repeater, some call it the gun that won the West. Give you the Navy gun? Sure. Six-shooter. Looking at the six-shooter stats. Okay, the Navy gun is a five-shooter. But it does more damage. Yeah, I think this is a character based on Cheech Marin. Would you like some healing herbs? Have some healing herbs. You might need them shortly. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what's happening. Can I see what the crossroads deal is? Some folks said just before sunrise there was an electric feeling out of the packed earth of the crossroads, the kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. Some swore they'd met a man there, well-dressed and well-spoken, who offered them a tempting deal. He could make you powerful in return for a piece of yourself. Let's not do that just yet. The man smiled, tipped his hat, then turned on his heel and left the crossroads. After a few steps, he had disappeared, though the night was crisp and clear. Should I have taken his job? Should I have taken that? I don't know. Orchard. The man's eyes had been sewn shut with crude twine. What? Crude twine. He sat perfectly still, his gun in his holster, his stash on the ground close to you. For minutes, he didn't make the slightest noise, then uttered a single slow sniff. You could have grabbed his stuff and made a run for it, but then there was that gun. Knowing better than to meddle in affairs you don't understand, you greeted him simply and respectfully. Nodding, he blessed you. I have no idea what's happening. I'm going back to the homestead now. The bandits were coming. It was the hour of reckoning. We weren't fully prepared yet. I don't think we'll ever be fully prepared. Should I have traded a piece of myself for something? It's a good question, isn't it? We're going to take up defensive positions now. Prepare for battle. Okay. I mean, I have two weapons. I feel like I've already been equipping us because paranoia. I should have bought Cheech some boots. I didn't think about it. Well. Here we go. This is not going to go well. You're well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad men. Oh, now it's saving. If Cheech dies, it'll cost you $200. Optional. Oh, no. I really should have gotten him some boots. Okay. Where are we? Father and Warren must survive. I would like all of them to survive. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, that's a thing I can shoot if someone hides behind it, I guess. Do I want to shoot it? I don't know. I don't know where there are any bad guys right now. But there are things to knock over here. Okay. I think we're going to try this. Nope. I don't know where anybody is right now. Where are the bad guys? Okay, these are used in battle. Okay. I see. There's so much I do not understand right now. Like where the bad guys are. Alright. I'm gonna put you here. And hope for the best. I don't see anybody. I mean, you know what you should have done? By the way, this is a terrible position for you to be in right now. I need to put someone upstairs. That would have been much better. This layout is very familiar. Okay. I don't know what direction they're going to come from. I don't know what the hell's happening. Just sort of scouting around out here. Okay, enemy turn. Okay, there's one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I think we guessed correctly at where they're coming from. Okay, there are several. Okay, that helps. I think coming back here and shooting through the window is not a terrible idea. I can get this one. But then my turn's over. Okay. Come on. First floor. Okay. Oh, now I can't hit him. Getting up the stairs is out of question. This is not going well. I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. However, let's see. Shoot the target with the active weapon. And I've got a 70% shot from here. Just go here to make that much more easier. Okay. Get up the stairs. Oh, I don't actually control Cheech? Or can I? Wait, I can change the... Oh, good lord. Okay. I can reposition everyone right now? I do not understand how this works. Okay. 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 I need you by the window. Maybe the wrong window. Oh, this is not going well. This is really not going well. Wait, is there someone already in the house? Yep. Just came in. Okay. I gotcha. Let's see. As far as outside the house goes, we got these fellas. Yeah, that's a lot to take care of. We better work on this one first. That seems reasonable. Actually, hang on. There we go. That went well. You got a 54%. Okay, that I don't fully understand. $47, $45, $54. Okay, that's just weird. Let me reposition you to be able to better hit whatever it is that I need you to hit. There we go, that's better. Stop missing! Oh, this will be great. Well, well, that went well. I have expended a lot of energy on this. And I kind of want to go back further than they're going to let me go to reassign some things. I have a feeling. Because this is just going to take us to the beginning of this thing, and I realized I needed to buy boots, and I didn't buy boots. For the additional parties. Because I did not realize so much that there were additional parties. I didn't know how that all worked. It was like... I didn't understand. I didn't think about it until the end. Because if I hit restart, I have a feeling that it's just going to take us to the beginning of that scenario. Of course it is. This does not please us. Yeah, I would prefer finer positioning than we currently possess. Okay, let's readjust this, shall we? It does not take them long to get here. So getting someone upstairs is not a terrible idea. If I want to be able to outflank these folks... Need to be in a better position to do so. They're going to theoretically... I don't know if they're even coming from the same spot, so, I mean, we'll figure that out. I feel like having someone on the second floor would be a good idea. I'm gonna send Warren up to the second floor. And we're gonna send Cheech where? Over here. This might be a better starting spot. We'll see. Let's see, Father wasn't actually too bad over there, except that, you know, as far as getting off initial shots, there were folks coming from over here, too. This might be a better window. Okay. I'm going to switch you to the double barrel. I'm going to switch you to this one. Yeah, the rifle. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is not going to go well. they're over there. All right. We have a shot on anyone. They're kind of over here. Let me see where you are. You can get a shot on these guys if I put you here. I think. There we are. Cone shot. We have 67% with the current weapon. Stand by. 74% with this one. Let's use this one. Alright. Okay, got one. Excellent. Now, do I have a shot on anyone? No. They're all over here. If I go over here, they're going to box us in more. I want to get us a little further afield here. Man, I wish I'd gotten him those boots. Let's see. How are we doing? He's got 5 out of 6 currently. We could just use the herbs and wait here if we want to do it this way. Ooh, he's a target. There's not really anywhere I can move him that's going to be helpful right now. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get around these guys, and I'm gonna lose what possible flanking we're gonna have. I should have actually moved out further this way to start with, but that's okay. It'll be just fine. I could get as far as there, but then I'd just be in the middle. I'd be dead. So, yeah. Alright, no, we're just going to leave you there for now. You, on the other hand, can I hit anyone from here? I can hit you from here. Okay, 100% chance with this weapon. 72 with that one. 100% with this one. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, if I move him up, that's gonna... He's got movement left, but anywhere I move him is gonna put him in terrible, terrible danger. And there's like, I really kind of, yeah. Might be better if I just move him back here for now, and then let him circle around. That was probably a good move. Okay. So who do we have a shot at right now? From here. Another shot at this guy. I'd say take it. And miss. That's awesome. Who do we have a shot at from here? That guy. I say take it. Slightly better with this one. Got him. Let's see. That's not gonna... That's less cover than you currently have. Moving here, also less cover than you currently have. You have 2 people on you. This is terrible. This is terrible. Because I can get one of you. Then I gotta deal with the other one. Move here. Move here for when they come around. It's gonna be rough. Alright, here we go. Good shot. Good try. Good try. Oh, this is not going to go well. Maybe better than it could have been. Good Lord. Okay. Alright, here we go. Who do we have shot at? We have a shot at him. Do we have a shot at anyone else right now? No, we need to help out each, though. Let me check something. Who do you have a shot on right now? Nobody! I need to move you to where you'll have a shot on somebody. So if I move you... Let's see, where can we move you? Yeah, it's all going to be just moving people. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's trade off. Let me get you over here so you can help Cheech for a moment. Okay. Oh, Cheech. So, like, I move you into the house, will that be any good? And just there. I can put you behind the water trough. Oh, boy. I can put him there. Just right behind the door, but that's still not gonna... It may as well be a window. It's very clear. Our mandate is very clear right now. 69, 65, 67 versus 63. Best we got right now. Okay, got him. Evans, help us. Okay. Go ahead and take your shot, sir. Got him. Okay, good. They're taking cover. That's helpful. Hi, Critwitch. Hi. Just figuring stuff out. Too much to figure out. Okay, so we've got... Who's left? We got these two guys on this side of the house. We need to take out. Be able to see us through this window. I could just come right up to this window and fire on this guy and hope it's enough to take him out. He hasn't been hit yet. I think that'll be okay. Alright, Father. What have we got? So, 80% chance with this, 100% chance with this. So let's use that. Got him. Okay. Now you, 45% with that, 44% with that. Yeah, this isn't a... These aren't great odds, but I don't see any other way for Warren to get at him right now, so we may as well just take this shot. Yeah, that went well. Peach, I'm just going to have you use healing herbs and reload. You're the only one out there right now. Okay, that was helpful. Let's see, you've got... Can you take a shot? 41%. 31% with the other. No, that's not going to be helpful. Maybe I can have you move around. to somewhere where you can hit this guy better. I mean, this is not a lot of cover, but it's some cover. That worked out well. Oh my god. Yeah, that was not good. I wanted him to survive. Should have put him in the house then, shouldn't you? I thought he was gonna make it. That was not the best. I thought that I could get some cover from this. Apparently I could not. Ah, great. How do you even... What is cover? How do you even tell what is cover? Does it have to have like a thing next to it? Does that tell you that it's cover? I guess it's the little shield objects that are there that tell you that it's cover. That upsets us. That upsets us. Also, the problem is, as soon as we exit out of this, let's say we get this guy, right? This guy is still going to be dead. This troubles me. There is a part of me that just wants to like dive back and give him boots. Which means doing the whole thing over again, which I'm not going to do right now. Well, that being the case then. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think we're just going to keep taking pot shots at this guy. We got to change our position. I gotta get around to somewhere where I can hit this guy. Okay. Apparently I need to reload if I want to use that gun. With the Navy gun, what kind of shot do I have? 44%. Which isn't going to be great, but it's, I mean, you know, it's about similar to what we have. Fanning. Ooh. 24%, but they're 3 shots. Give it a try. Okay. It's like Ricochet to bounce the shot off of. I forgot he's got Ricochet. That's why you got this in the first place. Doesn't matter. You have a cleaner shot. You have a fairly clean shot on this guy. Let me see. Slightly better chance with this weapon. Let's use it. Okay, we got him. Okay. It also just cost us $200. I have thoughts about this. You survived the attack. Father was worried. He said you should build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack. He also wanted you to call the shots. It's too expensive. It's a good idea. I mean, sure, if we have the money. Father said he'd take care of the materials and construction. Meanwhile, the bandits were attacking elsewhere. You ran to make sure Florence was safe. Lawrence's parents didn't survive the raid. You found her among the dead, weeping. She followed you home and never left. She never spoke of it, but brought fresh flowers to their house in their memory every week. Meanwhile, while you were gone, your father had a visitor, a well-dressed gentleman with a peculiar accent, who seemed to appear out of nowhere. His magnificent cologne almost concealed his curious sulfur aroma. Could it be? Could he be? No, that was madness. Same guy. The gentleman was quite persuasive, convincing father to spend most of his cash on a lucky amulet. Oh, great. He was fed up with struggling, running scared from bandits, crime lords, and the weather. He wanted the prospecting business to take off and fast. Still, though, father seemed loath to discuss the matter. He downplayed the power of the trinket, insisting it probably wouldn't work. Things improved. Father swiftly found new digging sites, and extraction was efficient. Soon he was able to buy a better mining license. Okay, well, that's interesting. So we've got 21 mining thingies we can do. That's nice. Trade outpost, prospectors camp. Yeah, I guess so. More does happen here. Excavation field, Dalton site, excavation site. Okay. So we've got a bunch more sites to look at. And to choose from and to think about. So that's cool. So I think what we're going to do... We're at 445 gold currently. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and since we're aiming toward lunchtime here, and that fight was kind of exhausting. I'm going to go ahead and bookmark it here, and I think we're going to come back and tackle this more later. All right. So we do that. And I'm going to go out to our menu here, which is, again, a delightful image. Can we change the image? Okay. In any case, here. Hi. Let me fix the captions again real quick. I don't know why that keeps happening. It happens a lot more frequently than it used to. Anyway, yeah, so this game, as per its name, this game does go pretty hard. I feel like I might want to, I feel like I might want to, sometime between now and the next time I play this, go back and see if it's possible to save Cheech. Because I kind of want to hang on to him for longer, if we can. I think it's totally possible. It's just, a lot of this was just me figuring out how this whole thing works. So that's, it's important to note. It's important to note. That, you know, it's like, as you're learning the thing, like, if you knew how better to play the game earlier, then you could have, you know, gotten through things in a better position. So I'm thinking about doing that. But if I start over to do that, which I'll have to, because of the way the save function works, these bastards, bastard developers, then I will do that in between. I will not actually do that on stream, so that way you do not have to worry about seeing the same thing over and over again. At least hopefully not. So, at least, you know, I already did something twice on here, but, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Anyway, I don't want to subject you to more of that. I'll put it that way. But this is an interesting game. I am into it. I am liking kind of, once I sort of started figuring out how it works, I am liking the setup. I'm liking that they're slowly easing us into the supernatural stuff somewhat. You do have these rather obvious sort of devil figure, this rather obvious devil figure or what have you that's coming up to try to offer you things. I think that's very cool. Yeah, I think that, yeah, I think this is just a game that requires a bit of practice more than anything else. So it is a thing that I think I do want to play some more. So we're probably going to see me do this again. When? No idea. I have my calendar is a little weird right now. But let me just take a look at it so that I might perhaps think of things. Because it is helpful for me to know what's coming up. What do we have coming up here? So, the next few days, let's see. I've got some stuff I'm working on behind the scenes. On this channel on Tuesday nights, there will not be Invisible Sun tonight. Just so you're aware, we are on a break for a couple of weeks now. At this point, it seems like we've been on break for longer, but it's going to be about 2 more weeks, and then we are coming back on September 10th. We've actually worked out a schedule for Invisible Sun, strangely enough. So we're coming back on September 10th, and that's going to be leading up toward the finale. We just have a few sessions left, and then it's going to be ending in October. So it's been 3 freaking years of this campaign. So I'm very excited to get it finally guide it toward its ending, if at all possible. So not tonight, but in a couple of weeks. So on Tuesday, provided everyone's good, and we don't have real life intruding, then on Tuesday nights we have our short campaign of Cult Divinity Lost, run by Hollow, and who's really excellent. And so I'm looking forward to getting back to that and sliding into the strange, horrific world as the layers of reality slowly get peeled back. So that's coming up. Schedule, finish campaign before 2030. Yes. That was the hope. So long. It's taking so long. No, we're almost done. We're almost done. But no, I've been having an excellent time with Invisible Sun. It's just that it can take a toll on you when you're trying to. Let's just say that I'll have more to say about the directed campaign when we get to the end. But let's say the structure of the directed campaign did not gel well with the way that I GM, I think. I was able to handle it, but it's also handling of it required a great deal of sort of me doing additional things that I do not going further than I normally do on a lot of things as far as improv goes. It's just like taking the just doing so much more of it, building out so much more things until I know what happens later, which it turns out that they send me when they finally send me the final chapters. So it was a balancing act that I think I do not wish to necessarily try again. I may run Invisible Sun again at some point, but not another directed campaign. That's all I'm going to say. Not the way they had that organized. I love them to death over there, but it's there's so much. Anyway, so Tuesday we have Cult, and then let's see. Look at the calendar again. That is actually it for what I have planned for the stream for this week. So probably at some point I might, possibly on maybe Wednesday, I don't know, I might be able to leap back in and do more of this game. And so I think I'll probably be doing that. We'll see how things go. So in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. It's been neat sort of digging into this. Let's see. When we hit the end card, I'm going to go ahead and send a raid over to somebody. Koala Cat is playing. They're playing a game of some kind. Yes, this game is replacing Dragon Sphere, theoretically. Unless I suddenly decide to play more games. But probably going to go over to either Koala Cat or Trooper. They've both got stuff going on. A lot of folks have stuff going on. Just depending. I'm just gonna sort of nip in and see sort of what's going on with everybody, and raid one of these people that I'm looking at. Initiative Order's also doing stuff. Sky MacGyver's doing stuff. We'll figure it out. But in the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.